Hey everybody, and welcome back to Sip and Talk. I am so excited for this one.
Me too. So
should we skip right into it?
Before we get to the crazy stuff for today,
right?
How was your week?
Oh, my week has been pretty low key. Just been doing a lot of research.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
What kind of research?
Well, we will get into that.
Okay, good.
How was yours?
Oh my gosh. I finally perfected the latte.
Ooh.
It is.
That is impressive.
I know, right? I got like the perfect foam and the perfect ratio of espresso and milk, and it's just...
I am so jealous.
It's so good.
A perfect latte sounds like exactly what I need right now.
Okay, so speaking of amazing things.
Okay.
Let's get into today's deep dive.
Let's do it.
All right, we are talking time travel today.
Time travel?
Time travel.
All right.
We are talking predictions from a supposed time traveler from 2062.
That is wild.
I know, right?
So where did you hear about this?
So this was a Yahoo News article.
Okay.
And they really dug into this. I have to say, when I first heard about this, I was so intrigued.
Right.
The idea of someone just like popping in from the future and being like, hey, here's the heads up.
Right.
It's like Back to the Future.
Literally, right? Like, where's my hoverboard, though?
Oh, exactly.
It's like, I need a hoverboard?
That's the first prediction I want.
Okay, but really, though, this time traveler first appeared on a Japanese online forum called Touche back in 2010.
Okay.
And
that's interesting.
They made some predictions.
Oh, okay.
That actually came true.
So they, like, actually predicted things that happened.
Yes, so major events, like the 2011 Tohoku earthquake and tsunami.
Okay.
And the 2016 Kumamoto earthquakes.
Predicting an earthquake.
I know, right?
That's
not just lucky guessing.
No,
Makes you wonder if maybe they do have like a glimpse into the future.
Right.
Like, what are the odds?
I am like officially intrigued. Let's hear some more of these predictions.
Okay, so buckle up, because this time traveler claims that World War III is on the horizon.
Oh, no.
Yeah, and they said it could happen before 2030.
Oh, God.
And they said it's going to be huge. It's going to involve the U.S., Russia, China, India, parts of Europe, and the Middle East.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is like a truly global conflict, not just like some little regional thing.
Exactly. And they didn't just stop at war.
Okay.
So this time traveler also predicts that China will basically cease to exist.
What?
Yeah. They say that it will descend into chaos.
Okay.
They said that China will have a massive showdown with India.
Okay.
And by 2062, it'll become a vassal state.
China
just
gone.
Got like off the map.
It's like off the map?
It's hard to even imagine that.
I know.
Like, China is such a powerhouse.
It's massive.
Like, what could possibly happen that would lead to like the complete downfall of China?
Right. Like, they're not talking about some small island nation. We're talking about China.
Exactly.
But they didn't stop there.
Okay.
Formed in South Korea.
Yeah.
Gone.
Taiwan
becomes part of Japan. It's like they just
shook up the map.
Yeah.
And just threw the pieces wherever.
I don't know about all this.
Yeah.
This is where I get a little skeptical.
Yeah.
As much as I love a good time travel story,
right.
Like, a part of me is like, is this even possible?
I know, like, where's the evidence?
Exactly.
Time travel's a cool concept, but like scientifically speaking, it's not exactly proven.
Like, I haven't seen any physicists building time machines lately.
Right.
And there was this contributor on Matters.
Okay.
Which is like this platform that analyzes these kinds of claims. And they basically just debunked the whole time travel thing.
Okay.
They're saying, like, there's literally no scientific basis for time travel as we know it.
Okay. So that's the logical, evidence-based side of things.
Right.
But there's a tiny part of me that wants to believe.
Okay, I get that.
What if this Torch forum is actually some kind of like secret time traveler hangout spot?
Okay.
And they're leaving us messages, trying to warn us about the future. Like, hey guys, don't invest in those flying car stocks.
Right.
They're all going to crash in 2045.
Yeah, watch out for that.
And everyone's like, yeah, right, whatever, dude.
Totally.
But secretly you're thinking like, what if they're actually from the future?
Right.
And they know something we don't.
Oh, man, that would be amazing.
Right.
Like, who wouldn't want like a little sneak peek into the future?
Okay, so let's say time travel is real.
Okay.
Why would a time traveler come back just to post messages on a forum?
Yeah, that's a good point.
Like, why?
Like, you'd think they'd have bigger things to worry about.
Yeah.
Like, wouldn't they be, like, off trying to prevent disasters or something? Not just hanging out on the internet?
They're like, why are you here, dude?
Right. Maybe they're bored.
Just
like scrolling through whatever the future version of TikTok is
oh my God.
in 2062. And they're like,
I could see that.
You know what I'm going to mess with these 2024 people?
Time traveler trolls?
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Just like leaving little cryptic messages.
Right. Okay, so, but even if we like set aside the whole like, why are they here question.
Okay.
This time traveler had some other predictions.
Okay.
They're pretty thought-provoking.
Lay them on me.
So they also get into global issues
Okay.
and
Yeah.
extraterrestrial intervention.
Wait, what?
Aliens.
Aliens? Are we talking aliens now?
We're talking aliens.
Okay.
Protect certain human and animal species.
Okay, so they're like the intergalactic health police.
Right.
Making sure we don't like overpopulate and ruin the planet.
Right. It's like, thanks for the save.
Right.
But like maybe next time just send a letter.
Just like shoot us an email or something.
Yeah.
Like, hey guys, cool it on the whole like destroying the planet thing.
Exactly.
But hey, maybe they have our best interest at heart.
Maybe they do.
Who knows?
And if they're so concerned about us,
Yeah.
maybe they can also help us solve climate change
Right.
and world hunger.
Yeah, while they're at it.
Right.
Multitasking aliens.
So this time traveler actually predicts that those problems will be solved.
Really?
Yeah.
What?
They say that global energy issues
Okay.
will be a thing of the past.
Interesting.
No more conflict over water and food.
So we're talking like utopia.
A utopia.
World peace. Everyone's got enough food. No more fighting over resources.
I would sign up for that future.
Sign me up.
Right.
That sounds amazing.
Okay, but how do we get there? Do they leave a roadmap?
Yeah.
Like step 1, invent fusion power.
Yeah.
Step 2, teach everybody to love each other. Like, what do we do?
Right. Did they give us any clues?
Sadly, no roadmap.
Okay.
But they did mention some pretty incredible advancements in medical technology.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
So apparently, by 2062, all diseases are curable.
What?
No more cancer.
Wow.
No more Alzheimer's.
That's incredible.
No more pesky allergies.
Okay, so we're just like living in this disease-free world.
Disease-free.
Like a perfect human specimen.
Though I guess it kind of takes the fun out of calling in sick to work.
Yeah. What are you going to say?
Sorry, boss, can't come in today. I'm feeling perfectly healthy.
Right. Exactly.
Like, what's your excuse?
You're going to have to come up with some new excuses.
I know, right?
But that does bring up like some ethical questions.
Yeah.
You know, what happens to the population if people are living way longer,
Right.
healthier lives?
Yeah.
What about like the cost of these treatments? Are they going to be available to everyone?
Yeah.
Or just like the super wealthy?
Like every solution
Right.
creates a whole new set of
A
challenges.
whole new set of problems.
I know, but maybe by 2062, we'll have it all figured out.
Hopefully they've got it all sorted out.
Right.
I guess for now, it's
Yeah.
all just speculation.
Total speculation.
Taking the word of this random person on the internet
I know.
who says they're from the future.
We have to take all of this with a grain of salt.
Definitely a big grain of salt.
But even if it's just a fun thought experiment,
Yeah,
it's pretty cool to think about the possibilities.
for sure.
Like, what if it's true? So it's like a reminder that the future is this big unknown landscape.
Oh, yeah.
And we're all like a part of shaping it.
We all play a role.
Yeah.
And it's not just like the big things like wars and technology. Like,
know.
what are people going to be wearing in 2062? What kind of music are they listening to?
Okay.
Are they still obsessed with avocado toast?
Okay. So I'm picturing everyone in silver jumpsuits
Okay.
listening to space-age techno
All right. I like it.
and sipping on like algae smoothies. And avocado toast is like retro.
Totally retro.
Right.
Like, oh my God. Remember back in the 2020s when they ate that?
Back in my day,
I know, right?
we used to eat avocado toast.
Okay, so as much as I'm like loving this hypothetical rabbit hole,
Yes.
I kind of want to like bring it back to reality
Okay. Back to reality.
for a second.
What's the takeaway here?
I guess the takeaway is that like the future is uncertain.
Yeah.
We can make predictions, we can analyze trends, but we ultimately don't know what's going to happen.
Right.
And maybe that's okay. Like maybe the fun is in the journey, not the destination.
That's a good point.
Thanks.
It's like we get so caught up in worrying about the future that we forget to enjoy the present.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
live in the now.
Exactly.
Carpe diem.
Exactly.
Carpe diem.
You only live once.
You only live once.
And besides, if this time traveler is right about all this crazy stuff,
Yeah.
maybe we'll all have flying cars and teleportation devices by then,
Fingers crossed.
and we won't have to worry about anything.
I'd just be like zipping around
Right.
and teleporting.
Exactly, and if not,
Yeah.
at least we'll always have good coffee.
There you go.
Right.
You can always count on good coffee. Speaking of which,
Okay.
we should probably wrap up this deep dive
Yeah.
before we start rambling about our favorite brewing techniques. I know we could talk coffee all day long,
Literally hours.
and I think our listeners are here for the time travel tales and not our caffeine addictions.
That's true.
But as we wrap up this deep dive,
Yeah.
I keep thinking about the Touche Forum being a secret time traveler hangout.
Me too. That's so funny.
Like, imagine if you were scrolling through Reddit or whatever the future version is.
Right.
And you came across a post like 10 things you won't believe about 2024.
Uh-huh.
Spoiler alert, you're still using smartphones.
I know.
Like, can you imagine?
People would be freaking out.
The comment section would be on fire.
It would be internet chaos.
I know, but like good chaos.
Good kind.
Like fun chaos.
The best kind of chaos.
Right. And it's like part of you wants to dismiss it as total nonsense.
Right.
But then there's this little voice in your head whispering, what if it's real?
What you what? It's like those personality quizzes that are like, what's your favorite ice cream flavor? And we'll tell you about your personality. Right. And you're like, I know this is not real.
Yeah.
But I kind of want to see what it says.
Exactly.
I'm a little curious.
I'm a little curious, too.
But, you know, even if this time traveler is just playing a big joke on us, they've given us something to think about. It's like they held up this mirror to the present, and they're making us question our assumptions about the future.
It's so true because it's so easy to get caught up in the day-to-day and not really think about the big picture.
Right. What is it all leading to?
Yeah, and this whole time travel thing, it really forces you to step back and ask, what kind of future are we creating?
Yeah.
And is this a future we want to live in?
And do we have any control over it?
Right, exactly. And it reminds us that we have the power to actually shape the future.
We do.
It's not just some predetermined path. It's something that we're actively building with every choice we make.
It's like we're all time travelers in a way.
Oh, that's deep.
Oh, I know, right?
Like we're all time travelers.
We're all on this journey together.
Shaping the future.
We're shaping the future one decision at a time.
I love that.
So what can we do today, right now, to like steer ourselves towards a brighter future?
Right.
Maybe it's something small like being kinder to each other.
Yeah.
Taking care of the planet.
Or just staying curious.
Yeah.
And never losing that sense of wonder.
Wonder is so important.
Yeah.
It's what keeps us going.
Because that's what makes life an adventure, right?
Exactly. The adventure of life.
And speaking of adventures.
Oh, yes.
You guys know we have to recommend Mickytolife.
Of course.
On YouTube.
Always.
Our favorite travel and drink review gurus.
If you're looking for some inspiration
for
your next trip or just want to like live vicariously through them, they're the best.
They're amazing.
Always having a good time and discovering new things.
I completely agree.
So
it is time for us to wrap up this episode of Sip and Talk.
It is.
We want to thank you all for joining us.
Yes, thank you.
On this crazy ride through the predictions.
The wild ride.
Of the 2062 Time Traveler.
A journey through time.
We hope you enjoyed the journey.
We did.
Remember, the future is out there.
Yes, it is.
Waiting to be discovered.
But waiting for us.
And who knows?
What?
Maybe one day time travel will be as easy as ordering a pizza.
Oh, man. Can you imagine just like ordering a time travel pizza?
I'll take one large pepperoni to the year 3000, please.
Extra cheese, please.
Until then.
Yes.
Keep sipping.
Keep exploring.
And keep those questions coming.
We love hearing from you guys.
We'll catch you on the next episode of Sip and Talk.
See you later.